So it's really become a conundrum with values rising so rapidly. And at the end of the day, hopefully 2021, we're going to start to see pricing start to stabilize so we don't see this anymore. Guys, so this market's really difficult. Some of the biggest hurdles that I've seen in the last 6 to 12 months are the following. Number one, appraisals are starting to come in lower. Our pricing has gotten away from us a little bit. So our pricing, even though purchasing power of the buyer is much stronger, the pricing and value of houses has become so high that the appraisers are behind. They can't catch up. And what happens there is the values are coming in too low, and it's causing a friction between the sales process. The seller can't sell the property for more than the appraiser values it unless the buyer is willing to come up with the difference. A buyer is typically not willing to come up with the difference if the bank appraiser determines that the value is much lower. So it's really become a conundrum with values rising so rapidly. And at the end of the day, hopefully 2021, we're going to start to see pricing start to stabilize so we don't see this anymore. The second big factor is inspections. When you go to a property and there's 40 or 50 showings at a time, what happens is the buyer doesn't get a really good look at that house. So when the buyer goes through to actually do their inspection and they formalize the process and they get some one-on-one time with the property, I would say more often than not in this market, you're seeing buyers start to get buyer remorse. So it's really important when you're a buyer, you're looking at the property, take your time, understand it, comprehend it, and try to figure out on that initial walkthrough to save yourself from spending the inspection money that you really want to move forward.